Let's Coffee Break with Mr. Albert Soriano. Please don't forget to watch, like, comment, and hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell for updates.
Alright, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Sa lahat ng mga estudyante ng La Verdad, specifically dun sa ating mga incoming grade 11 students. Salamat sa Diyos sa isang mabuting pagkakataon po na ipinagkaloob sa atin para minsan pa ay mai-orient po namin kayo at ma-assist po natin para sa pag-a-apply ng ating online voucher application program for the senior high school voucher program, no? So we've been waiting this portal na mag-open na sana at makapag-apply na ang lahat ng ating mga estudyante for the senior high school voucher program. And lumabas yung memo last week at open na nga ang voucher portal or application for the voucher program ng senior high school nung Lunes. Okay, so kahapon. So ngayon, ang gagawin po natin ay i-orient po natin lahat ng mga estudyante para at least alam nyo kung paano natin i-apply ang ating mga sarili dun sa mga terminologies plus dun sa mga requirements na dapat nating may accomplish. May leeway naman na ibinigay ang DepEd, PAYAC, para sa submission ng requirements, meaning to say we can process our applications kahit na medyo malilate yung pag-submit natin ng mga documents. But definitely, hindi mapaprocess or hindi may invalid lang ang ating applications kung dumating yung point ng deadline nila na insinet tapos hindi natin naibigay yung ating mga requirements. So, as we apply, hindi man natin maibibigay muna, we have to work on it para mai-upload po natin dito sa portal. Sige po, Sir EG, let's start our orientation and we'll give you some assistance for the application. Sige po, let's start with the rationale. Ano pa ang the reason behind the senior high school voucher program? So according to the Republic Act number 10533, otherwise known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, it lengthens the Philippine basic education from 10 to 13 years with the addition of kindergarten and grade 11 and 12. Before it was grade 1 until grade 10. But with the RA number 10533, nadagdagan ng kindergarten plus 2 years for the senior high school, which is the grade 11 and grade 12. So grade 11 was introduced in school year 2016-2017, and grade 12 was introduced 2017-2018, and now we are on 2020-2021, kaya nakapag-graduate na rin tayo ng mga senior high school natin. Okay? Aside from the RA number 105, we have the Philippine Constitution of 1987, particularly the Article 14, Section 1, guarantees the right of every Filipino to accessible and quality basic education. And in Article 14, Section 2.3, it mandates the state to establish a system of, among other, subsidies and incentives to deserving individuals in both public and private school. That's why yung RA number 10533 upholds both of the said provision by explicitly expanding the program of assistance under the Government Assistance to Students and Teachers in Private Education, or what we call the e-gospel law. Yan yung itinayo na law para sa karagdagang incentives para sa mga estudyante and teachers in private schools, no? It extends the benefits accorded by the e-gospel to qualified learners in grade 11 and grade 12. So before, we have grade 7 to 10 na nakaka-avail ng scholarship program or subsidies from the government. But since we have what we call the expanded gospel law, in-extend yung assistance and incentives sa mga incoming grade 11 and grade 12. So the RA number 10533 further mandates the Department of Education to formulate programs to enact the above-mentioned law based on the principles of the public-private partnership. So basically, those are the rationale or the law behind this senior high school program. Next. In this regard, DepEd developed the Senior High School Voucher Program or what we call the CHSBP. Ito yung pinaka-hinihintay natin, no? Simula pa nung mga bandang April pa. It is a program of financial assistance wherein subsidies in the form of voucher are provided to qualified senior high school learners in participating private or non-DepEd public senior high school. So DepEd Order number 11 of 2015 provided the policy guidelines on the implementation of senior high school voucher program. Okay, so it was 2015 when they start doing this, what we call the senior high school voucher program. The said guidelines categorize the learners into two: those who are automatically qualified for senior high school voucher program. Those are those students who came from public school at pupunta ng private schools. They are those students who are automatically qualified and those who shall undergo application. Ito na nga yung tinatawag nating online voucher application program, no, subject to additional guidelines that DepEd will issue for that purpose. This DepEd order is being issued to provide the guidelines on the applications of senior high school voucher program this school year, which is the school year 2020-2021. Okay. Now, eligibility. Sino po ang pwedeng mag-apply? Sino lang ang pwedeng mag-apply? Let's start. So definitely kanina meron tayong nabanggit na automatic scholars, no? Learners who completed junior high school in public school operated by DepEd and in public or private educational institutions not directly operated by DepEd but granted by DepEd with a permit or government recognition to operate are eligible for senior high school voucher program. So long that it is a DepEd public school and this is a private schools who are given permit or government recognitions by the Department of Education, those schools are all eligible to apply for the senior high school voucher program. And learners who completed grade 10 as passers of the alternative learning systems accreditation and equivalency, or what we call the ALS and ANE tests, and the Philippine Education Placement Test or the PEPT are also eligible for senior high school voucher program. So kung meron tayong mga estudyante na pumasa sa ALS and they are considered to go to the next level, which is the senior high school, then they can also apply for the senior high school voucher program. For brevity, these learners shall be referred to as grade 10 completers. Grade 10 completers are subdivided into two: the automatic scholars or automatic qualified learners and the voucher applicants. So ang mga nasa public school are considered automatic qualified learners na lilipat sa private schools, and those who came from private schools, grade 10 completers like students who complete their grade 10 in La Verdad Christian School will be considered voucher applicants. Next. So just like what I'm saying a while ago, only grade 10 completers in school year 2019-2020, that was last year, who fall under the categories below automatically qualify for vouchers and are considered qualified voucher recipients or the QBRs. They do not need to apply for vouchers. Remember, they are not required to apply. Number one, all grade 10 completers in public schools operated by DepEd. They are no longer need to apply for the vouchers. Once they transfer from public to private, they are automatic voucher recipients. Second is those students who have who completed their junior high school in SUCS, state universities and colleges, or local universities and colleges. Okay? Automatic na rin sila. And at the same time, those grade 10 completers in private school who are ESC graduates. So kung may mga ESC grantees tayo ng grade 10, they are no longer required to apply for voucher. Automatic, they are ESC grantee as well, meaning to say they are qualified voucher recipients already. Next. Who are the voucher applicants? Only learners in the categories below need to apply for vouchers and shall be referred to as voucher applicants. Acceptance of voucher applicants shall be determined using set parameters subject to availability of funds. So, category D, kanina we have category A, B, C. Now, category D, all grade 10 completers in private schools in school year 2019-2020 who are not ESC grantees, because ESC grantees are automatic qualified voucher recipients. Category C yun, no? So, ang category D, kung hindi ka ESC grantee during grade 10, then you will be considered as voucher applicants. As long as graduate ka or complete mo ang grade 10 mo sa isang private schools like La Verdad. Category tells that all grade 10 completers who completed grade 10 prior to school year 2019-2020 but not earlier than 2016 and had not previously enrolled for grade 11. So example, not earlier than 2016, let's say 2018, 2019 ka graduate and never enrolled to any grade 11 school, then you can also apply for voucher program of the senior high school. Okay. Now, category F, learners who had passed the ALS, just like what we said a while ago, or even the PEPT, not earlier than 2016 as well. Both the ALS and PEPT, kung sila po ay pumasa not earlier than 2016, then they can also apply for the voucher program ng government, provided hindi pa sila nag-apply or nakapag-enroll or nakapag-aral ng grade 11. Next. Note, the following learners are not eligible. Learners who graduated high school in 2015 or earlier. So 2015 pababa, 2014, 2013, they are no longer allowed to take or to apply for the senior high school voucher program. Who else? Those incoming grade 12 learners who were not part of the senior high school voucher program in grade 11. So meaning, kung ikaw ay grade 11 and you are not a voucher recipients, then you can never apply voucher programs pag papasok ka ng grade 12. Okay? And the third one is the non-Filipino learners, because this voucher program is open only for Filipino learners or Filipino students. Next. So, kung mapapansin nyo dyan, naka-box yan. Yan yung pinaka-summary ng diniscuss natin. So, learners who qualify, not eligible, automatic eligible, or automatic qualified, and the voucher applicants. So, ang mga not eligible, those three that we mentioned a while ago, those who graduated 2015 or earlier, those who are not voucher recipients when they were in grade 11, so they cannot apply for grade 12, and those are non-Filipino learners. Automatically qualified learners are those who completed their grade 10 in public schools. Same with that, those who completed their grade 10 in the SUKS and LUKS institution, and those who completed their grade 10 when they are considered as ESC grantee. Okay? So, qualified recipients po yung mga yon. Voucher applicants are considered voucher applicants if you are completed your your grade 10 in a private institutions, no? Granted by permit or recognized by the government, tapos hindi ka ESC grantee. Kasi if you are an ESC grantee, you're automatically qualified. Who else? Grade 10 completers who completed grade 10 prior to 2019-2020 but not earlier than 2016. And then ALS passers, PEPT passers, so long na pumasa earlier than 2016, not earlier than 2016, at never na nakapag-apply or enrolled sa isang grade 11 in a certain institution or school. So yan, I hope malinaw tayo. So lahat ng graduate sa La Verdad, so lang na hindi ESC, voucher applicants, meaning kailangan mag-apply. Okay? Na kung ikaw naman ay ESC, kaya nga we even the academic scholar, even the sports scholar, we encourage them to apply. Okay? Lalo na kung hindi naman sila ESC grantee. Next. How to apply for senior high school voucher program. Ito na yung hinihintay natin, no? At napakaraming tanong. So, kaya natin ginawa itong orientations na to para once and for all ay mai-orient natin ang mga estudyante and to lessons inquiry at the same time para at least basically ma-assist lahat ng mga estudyanteng nag-a-apply. Let's start, Sir E.G. So, first things first, you have to go with the obap.payac.org.ph. Yan yung pinaka-portal. I-search, dun nyo lang sa search engine ng computer nyo. So, you have to look at this particular site. So, obap.payac.org.ph. Step 2. So, once you open that portal, makikita nyo itong applications for 2020-2021 online voucher applications. So, if you are incoming grade 11 student for school year 2020-2021, apply na. Kung wala pa kayong account. Kung wala pang account, for new users, click apply now. For existing account, may account na kayo, nakapag-start na kayo ng Lunes, magsa-sign in na lang kayo. Let's say, for example, nakapag-create na kayo ng account, hindi nyo lang pa natapos, then you have to go to the existing accounts. Yung itutuloy nyo na lang, kumbaga. You were able to start already last Monday. Step 3. So, ang step 3 natin, this one is Private Education Assistance Committee for Senior High School. Meaning to say, for the Senior High School Voucher Program, the PEA collects the following information. And then, saan gagamitin, the protection use, measures, and then access and corrections. So, basically, para at least guided lang kayo ng inyong mga sensitive and personal informations will be collected by the PEA para ma-process ang inyong applications. So, kaya meron silang itong data privacy agreements or terms and conditions. So, what you're going to do is to click. No, I agree. Click, I agree to the above terms and conditions. And then after clicking, then click submit. Okay, i-click muna yung agree and then submit. Next. Once na kinilik nyo yon, dito na kayo mapupunta. Apply now. Are you eligible to apply? Who are eligible to apply? Ito yung diniscuss natin kanina. So basically, dahil alam natin na tayo ay grade 10 completers in a private institution, which is La Verdad, or whatever private institutions kung saan man graduate ang isang estudyante, so basically, consider natin ang sarili natin as eligible to apply. So what you're going to do is to click, yes, I am eligible. No? Siyempre, common sense, the mere fact na nandito tayo because we are applying for the senior high school voucher program at alam natin na tayo ay eligible. So, i-click lang yan. After na ma-click, continue. Then, click to continue. Click muna and then click yung continue. After clicking yung continue, saan tayo mapupunta? Dito na. You will be asked by the portal to create an account. So, napaka-importante is to put or to enter a valid email. Ibig sabihin ng valid email, gumagana, can receive and send messages. Meron kasi sa ating online enrollment system, naglalagay ng mga email address, hindi nakaka-receive ng validation or email, it's simply because the email is not active. Hindi nila alam ang password ng email, naglagay ng email, hindi ngayon mabuksan. So, hindi nila alam din kung naka-receive na ba ng email, ng messages from the system ng online enrollment. So, napaka-importante to use a valid email address. So, ilagay lang natin and then of course, your password. At make sure na alala nyo ang password nyo. Mas magandang isulat ang email at password para every now and then when you go back to your portal, natatandaan at alam. Okay, after entering your valid email and address, click create an account. So once you enter the valid email, then your password, confirm password, and then mag-create account na tayo. Okay? So when you create an account, merong mga reminders na lalabas. Number 1, strictly one account email address per student. So, hindi pwede yung multiple entry. Baka iyon pa ang maging dahilan para hindi pumasa, no? One account lang or one email address per student. So, napaka-importante na dapat alam nyo at maayos ang inyong email address. Provide a valid email address. The recovery code for your account will be sent to the email address you registered in case the password is forgotten. So, sabi ko nga sa inyo, mas maganda isulat nyo yung email address nyo and even your password. Pero, syempre, dapat kayo lang nakaka-access nun. Email address that ends in @facebook.com will not be accepted. So, make sure you have your own unique, valid email address. Not using @facebook.com. That will not be accepted by PEA. Next, parents or students should be the only one to process the application. Schools are discouraged to process OBAP of their students. That's why we are encouraging actually all the students, because we are not the one who are going to process the application. It is the parents or the students who have the obligations to apply. Okay? Hindi po ang eskwelahan, hindi po ang inyong mga teachers. Okay? Next, that's why we are conducting orientation para ma-assist kayo. So after that, after creating your account, check your email and click the link in the email to continue. So kung kanina nakapag-create account na tayo, then go back to your email and then check nyo yung inyong email, no? After creating your account, check your email, merong sigurado kayong marireceive na message, and click the link in the email to continue. Okay? So, verify your email address. We need to verify your email address. We've sent an email to blah blah to verify your email. Please check your email and click the link in the email to continue. So, once na may na-receive kayo na email, yung may link doon, i-click nyo yun to continue. Please also check your junk spam folder if no email is received. Meron kasi, nakapag-send, hindi nila chine-check yung kanilang junk or spam folder, hindi nila nalalaman na hindi pala na-receive yung kanilang applications. Sige, next. So, this is the message or the email message na marireceive nyo after creating an account. You are receiving this email because you have registered for the Senior High School Voucher Program in 2020-21. Click the link below to activate your accounts. Okay? So, makikita nyo dyan, verify my email or copy-paste the link to your browser. So, better to click that, verify my email or the link in the email to verify your account. So, once you click, let's say, verify your email, na-verify nyo na. Pupunta na kayo dito. After clicking the verification email, a prompt message will appear that your account is now activated. So, your account is now activated. You can continue to apply for the Senior High School Online Voucher Application. So, naka-create na tayo ng account and then we will now proceed, no, to applications. Then, click go to my account. Go to my account na, hindi na siya create an account, no? Kasi we're able to create an account already. So, go to my account. Click go to my account to proceed. So, this will be your dashboard, no? Your account dashboard, your individual dashboard. So, anong makikita sa dashboard ninyo? Number 1, it's your voucher application number. That is a very unique voucher application number. Second is your status. Okay? Pending, meaning to say, the PAYAC organizers are reviewing all your data and informations and the documents being uploaded. Kaya pending pa ang status na yan. So, kung makikita nyo dun sa right side, yung application status, we have 2. For pending and then for review. Pag pending, meaning to say incomplete online voucher application form. And then for review, the status of the application will be updated after further inspections of the details you've been submitted. Meaning to say, kapag pending, may kulang pa. Kapag may for review, okay na. Tapos, i-check na lang ang inyong mga information. I-inspectin ang mga details na in-apply ninyo or sinopply ninyo dun sa online portal nila. Next, sa ilalim makikita nyo dyan ay yung mga application forms. So there are 4 sections: about me, about your family, about your senior high school, and then attestation. Okay? So may 4 na dapat ma-fill upan, ma-process, no, para matapos nyo ang inyong application. So first one, let's say about me. Mag-start kayo sa about me, meaning to say you have to give informations of your personal information. So you have to fill out the online voucher application forms. So what are going to do is to click this one. I-click natin yung red, fill out. Okay? So once kinilik natin yan, yan ang makikita nyo. Section 1, personal information. So you have to upload 2x2 pictures. Clear, sharp, and in focus. Huwag kayong mag-upload ng malabo. Ha? Make sure clear, sharp, and in focus. 2x2 picture, original photos that are not altered in any way or taken from an existing photo. Okay? Kinarap lang, wag. Mas magandang magpa-picture kayo ng maayos. Mas tinitingnan ng PEA kung seryoso or maayos sa pag-a-accomplish ang isang applicant. Tandaan nyo yan. So mas maganda ilagay natin yung tama, maayos, clear, sharp, and in focus type of our picture. Wag yung inalter or we just crop it in a certain picture. Okay, next. So you have to be very careful with your LRN. Okay, your LRN, you have to put your specific LRN. Next. After ng LRN, section 1, personal information. Yung LRN natin, if you are not familiar, you can ask your advisor for your certain LRN. So after that particular pictures and the LRN, you have to supply the necessary information. You have to supply last name, first name, middle name, if applicable, or suffix. Let's say you have junior or the third, if applicable. And then the date of birth using that pattern, and then your gender, and then the municipality or of birth, province of birth, your nationality. Okay? Definitely, pag hindi Pilipino yan, hindi na kayo mag-disqualify na kayo. Remember, kanina, the senior high school voucher program is only applicable for Filipino learners. So specify nationality ng Pilipino. Next. Provide valid data for mobile number, telephone number, and email address. So you have to include your mobile number. Active, baka mamaya. And make sure tama ang number natin. So mobile number, your telephone number, your email address, active email address. I have no mobile. Then you have to click if you have no mobile phone, or you also have to click the other one if I have no telephone. So kung meron kayong mobile number and you don't have telephone number, you just have to click I have no telephone. Okay, and then you have to include a valid active email address. Okay, at facebook.com is not accepted. Remember that. So don't use your Facebook email ad. No? You have to include a unique and valid personal email address. Now you have to include also your home address, your house number, block, street, then subdivision, village, or barangay, then the municipality, and then the province, the region, the zip code. Pampanga is 2016. Desired track in senior high school. So anong track ang gusto niya? Whether it's academic or whether it is TESDA or sports or arts or in specific academic, what track ang gusto niyo? Whether ABM, STEM, or UMS. Next, Sir EG. And then save. Save. Okay, click save. After clicking save, then click submit and proceed. Okay, click submit and proceed. Next. This is your part 2 about your family, sibling information, no? Last name, first name, middle name, last name, first name, birthday, and then is a student, yes or no. Now, if you have 2 or more siblings, you just have to click add a sibling. Okay? Add a sibling. Tapos after, let's say, tatlo ang siblings nyo, and then na-encode nyo na yung tatlo, and then save sibling. Okay? Family information. Does your family own any of the following: motorcycle or pedicab? Yes or no? Car, van, pickup or truck? Yes or no? Land or farm? Yes or no? Home ownership, pipili lang kayo if it is rented or pag-aari nyo, or you're living with your family or relatives. And the number of bedrooms, including the number of bedrooms. Okay? Whether it is dalawa or tatlo or apat. Okay, next. That's section 2 about family. What else? Household information. Okay, is your father deceased? Patay na ba ang tatay? Or a solo parent? Let's say, nakikitara ka or kasama mo ang tatay mo lang. Walang, meaning to say, separated, no? Last name, first name, sino yung kasama mo? Whether solo or deceased. Now, kung hindi naman deceased at hindi naman solo parent, then you just have to, wag nyo na i-click yung deceased or solo parent. Then go to the information, last name, first name, source of income, kung ano ang trabaho, and then the gross monthly income. Next, information of mother, whether it is deceased or solo parent, last name, first name, and then the source of income as well as the gross monthly income. Okay. I hope, Sir E.G., can you please note this one? In our enrollment system, can we have the same setup or same pattern para pag nagpipill up din ng enrollment system natin, ma-identify natin whether this is or solo parent. Tapos certain area for the father and the mother, and then for the guardian. Okay? Yung bang guardian nyo, solo parent, last name, first name, source of income. Okay? And then, kung merong guardian, pero kung wala naman, present ang father, ang mother, then no longer to include. Or meron naman kasing merong father, may mother, at the same time may guardian pa rin. So, it really depends dun sa information or household information ng applicants. Next. Is there another person, relative helping send the child to school financially? Kung meron kayong kamag-anak na, let's say, abroad at tumutulong sa inyo sa pag-aaral ng mga bata, specifically in terms of financial capabilities, so i-click nyo lang yung yes. If none, click nyo lang yung none. And then, after that, save. And then, submit and proceed. Okay? So, that is part 2 about the family. Nakakadalawa na tayong part. Part 3, about my junior high school. Okay? About my junior high school. So, school name, definitely, kung ano yung pinanggalingan yung grade 10 school, basically, let's say, La Verdad Christian School, comma, Incorporated. La Verdad Christian School, comma, Incorporated. Address, MacArthur Highway, Sampaloc, Apalit, Pampanga. Okay? So, lagay nyo na lang dyan sa house number, Black Street, MacArthur Highway. Then, barangay, Sampaloc. Then, municipality, Apalit. Okay, province, Pampanga. Region 3. Next. Okay, tuition, miscellaneous, and other fees in grade 10 before any discount if available. So, ganito. May nagtatanong kasi, bakit daw iba yung, kinumpara kasi nung applicant, kasi nakapag-apply niya siya ng grade 11, kinumpara niya yon dito sa grade 10. Hindi, the set of tuition and miscellaneous fees for grade 11 is not the same with your grade 10. Okay? So, hindi nyo pwedeng pagbasihan kung ano yung account na babayaran sa grade 11 senior high school kesa sa grade 10 nyo. Okay? So, magkaiba yon. Now, you have to include tuition, miscellaneous, and other fees. Now, dalawa lang naman ng sa atin whether full or partial scholar ka. Kung partial scholar ka, meron kang tuition fee na 7,300. Ilalagay nyo yung 7,300 na yon. Yung miscellaneous fee natin na 5,010 and other fees na 3,350. Did you receive any financial assistance from the school? Yes, because you are partial scholar. Alam nyo ba na ang naililibre sa inyo ng eskwelahan na sagot ng ating Presidente Dr. Daniel Razon and our founding chairman, Brother Eli Soriano, is 7,300. You are no longer required to pay 7,300 because you are a partial scholar as part of the scholarship programs of La Verdad. So, nawi-waive yung 7,300 ninyo. Ang binabayaran na lang is the miscellaneous fee and the other fees. Kaya ang ilalagay nyo dyan, did you receive? Yes. For students receiving financial assistance, kayo yon. La Verdad yan kasi naka-receive kayo. You have to upload the certificate of financial assistance. Magkano? You have to put that 7,300 kasi yun yung nawi-waive sa isang partial scholar. Now, I would like to download a template for the certificate of financial assistance. May nakalagay dyan, so upload. Download mo muna pala. Download nyo muna. Ibig sabihin, i-click nyo yung i-download kasi pag na-download nyo yon, yung sinupply nyo yon, papapirmahan nyo pa yon. Next, let's go back with the full scholar. Kung full scholar ka naman, ang ilalagay sa tuition is the same, 7,300. Your miscellaneous is the same. The other piece is the same. Did you receive any financial status? Yes, as well. But this time, the financial assistance is 15,660. Basically, you are a full scholar and you are not required to pay tuition, miscellaneous, and other fees. Okay? So, magkaiba ang financial assistance na ilalagay ni partial, which is 7,300, at ang financial assistance na ilalagay ni full scholar, which is 15,660. But basically, the same with the tuition, miscellaneous, and other fees. Magkamukha lang kayong ilalagay. Magkaiba lang kayo ng amount ng financial assistance na nare-receive sa school. And then, once na napil-upan yan, you have to download a template for the certificate of financial assistance. Pag na-download nyo na yon, yan ang sample. So, nakalagay na yung pangalan, eskwelahan, La Verdad Christian School, Incorporated. Kaya sabi ko kanina dun sa eskwelahan, La Verdad Christian School, Incorporated dapat. For grade 10, 2019-2020, for a total amount of kung magkano yung ilalagay ninyo. Okay? Now, kung lumabas dun sa financial assistance, walang nakalagay na amount, ilagay nyo na lang whether yung 7,300 or yung 15,000. Okay? Na amount. And then, dadalhin yan sa eskwelahan to be signed by the principal. Anong ilalagay na pangalan? Dr. Luz Biminda Cruz, or I should say Luz Biminda E. Cruz, PhD. Okay? Or Dr. Luz Biminda E. Cruz. And then, dadalhin sa school, not by yours, but by your parent, kasi you are not allowed to go out. We are still on a modified general community quarantine, and students who are age below 21 years old are still not allowed to go out. So parent nyo na lang ang pupunta. Kailan? We are open on Wednesday and Thursday, but not on Friday. Okay, because it's SPBBB. The following week, pwede rin. Okay, pwede rin. Between 9 o'clock to 3 p.m. 9 o'clock to 3 p.m. only. So, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. Pwede kayong pumunta sa school. You look for any staff from the registrar's office, and then they will assist you to get a signature from our principal. Okay, next. So, after na makuha nyo yan, let's say nadala niya sa school at napapirmahan nyo yan, then you have to upload certificate of financial assistance. I-upload nyo. And then, save, and then, submit and proceed. Okay? So, let's say, for example, hindi nyo pa naman napapirmahan, save and submit and proceed tayo. Click save and submit and proceed. Okay, next. Pwede nyo naman balikan yun. Attestation. Please complete your section 1 in order to submit your application. You cannot submit your application if you're not complete with sections 1, 2, and 3. Meaning to say, if there are parts na incomplete, no? Meaning to say, kailangan yung balikan either in section 1, 2, and 3, then you have to go back. Okay? By clicking the submit button, I certify the information have some information I have submitted for my application to the school voucher program are correct and true. I understand that any false declaration that may be found will be held against me. I am aware that the information supplied in the facility will be retained by PAYAC on a database and will be processed in compliance with the Data Privacy Act of 2012. I consent that the information herein may be used for reports both internally and to the Department of Education. Then, submit application. Okay? So, kanina kung may makikita ang red mark, ibig sabihin merong hindi pa natapos sa sections 1, 2, and 3, then you have to go back. Alin pa yung hindi nyo na nagawa or baka meron kayong missing informations, then you have to go back to sections 1, 2, and 3. Next, kung okay naman na yun, then mapupunta kayo sa attestation and you can submit application. After completing the forms and requirements, click submit application. Next, requirements. So there are requirements na dapat i-upload. Scan or take a picture and upload the following required documents in the OBAP. The one that we are telling a while ago, you should have a clear, focus 2x2 colored ID photo. Proof of financial means of both parents or guardians and the other persons helping send the voucher applicants to school if any. So kung ang magulang ay present ang parehong magulang, then proof of financial means. Pareho, nanay at tatay. Signed parent consent form for voucher applicants below 18 years old and at the same time of the submissions of the application. So kung ang applicant natin ay below 18 years old nung nag-a-apply, dapat merong signed parent consent form. Okay? Kung below 18 years old. So merong signed parent consent form dapat. Certificate of Financial Assistance, ito yung kanina, received from the junior high school if applicable. Kung may assistance sa La Verdad, meron, whether partial or full scholar. Now, due to foreseen difficulty in securing documents as a result of the implementations of measures for the management of COVID-19, application with no incomplete supporting documents will still be processed. The deadline for submission of supporting documents is October 30, but do not wait until October 30. Okay? Earlier, the better. Okay? Though, mapaprocess ang inyong mga applications, but as I am telling you, do not delay uploading the supporting documents to process your application. Wag niyong hintayin yung October 30. Basta paasikaso na sa parents para once na meron na at makasecure ng documents, picture, financial means, parent consent, and certificate of financial assistance, asikasuhin na yan. Once it is available, then upload to the portal. Next. Voucher applicants must submit proof of the financial means of both their parents or guardians and the other persons helping send the voucher applicants to school, if any. The table below provides the expected submission per scenario. Ito yun, ha? So, sige. Number 1, scenario number 1, voucher applicants live with is supported through school by both parents. So, kung ikaw ay sinusuportahan ng magulang mo, both your parents, then required documents are needed for both the parents, your nanay and your tatay. Kung separated, but it is supported through school by both parents, separated ang magulang mo, but still, your both parents are supporting your studies, then pareho pa rin silang magsasubmit ng proof of financial status. Okay? Voucher applicants has one deceased parent, patay na yung isa, at nakikitira ka sa isang magulang na sumusuporta sa iyo. So what you're going to do is to require document only for solo parent. So meron tayong solo parent ID of living parent or death certificate for deceased parent or notarized affidavit stating that the solo parent is a widow or widower. Okay? So kung may patay na, una, syempre, kung meron kang solo parent, dapat kumuha ang magulang mo ng solo parent ID or death certificate for a deceased parent or notarized affidavit stating that the solo parent is a widow. Magpapagawa ng notaryo stating that yung solo parent ay isang widow na or widower. Okay? Next, voucher applicants' parents are separated. Lives with supported through school by only one parent. Okay? Separated, pero hindi naman sinusuportahan ng magulang pareho. Isa lang ang sumusuporta. Okay? Yung kanina kasi, separated, pero parehong sinusuportahan ng parent. This time, the parents are separated, but only one is supporting the school of the students. So what you're going to present or to upload, the required document only for solo parents. So either you go with the solo parent ID of solo parent or notarized affidavit stating that the solo parent is separated, whether legally or not legally separated. Okay? Mamimili ang magulang. Let's say, for example, hiwalay ang magulang mo, kasama ka ng nanay mo. At yung nanay mo lang ang sumusuporta sa iyo. So, ang gagawin ng nanay is to have a solo parent ID or magpagawa ng notaryo, affidavit na notaryo stating that the parent is separated. Okay, whether legally or not legally separated. Now, the voucher applicant has a single or solo parent. Okay, single or solo parent lang talaga. So, still, solo parent or ID, solo parent, or notarized affidavit stating that the parent is a single or solo parent. So, nabuhay kang nanay mo lang talaga or tatay mo lang talaga ang nagpalaki sa'yo. Next, voucher applicants live with is supported through school by one parent or one guardian. Okay? Nakatira ka sa pamilya na sinusuportahan ka ng isang nanay at ng isang guardian. So, required documents for both the parents and the guardian. So, magpe-present ka ng financial status ng magulang, yung isang magulang at ng guardian. Okay? Now, voucher applicants live with operated through school by a guardian or guardians. Walang magulang, guardians lang. So, required documents for the guardian, kung isa lang. Kung maraming tatlo ang guardians, lahat ng guardians magsasubmit. Okay? Now, voucher applicants is supported through school by persons other than the parents or guardian. Other than the parents or the guardian ang sumusuporta sa iyo. So, required documents for the persons helping and the voucher applicants to school. Okay? So, kung merong ibang sumusuporta sa iyo other than your parents, other than your guardian, still, yung tao na yon, hihingan mo ng dokumento. Okay? So, those are the expected submissions per scenario. Let's continue. Let's continue, Sir E.G. So, based on the scenarios above, the following table provides the required document as proof of financial means. So, kanina, alam natin na kailangan mag-submit. Sino-sino ang magsasubmit. Now, ano mga isasubmit? Okay, let's go. Let's continue, Sir E.G. So, if the concerned person is employed in the Philippines, including self-employed, whether employed or self-employed, ano ang gagawin or isasubmit ng magulang? Kung employed, they have to get their latest annual income tax return. Basically, from the accounting office kung saan sila nagtatrabaho or certificate of employment. Okay? From yung annual income tax return can be access through the Bureau of Internal Revenue or BIR, tapos certificate of employment from employer. Okay? Latest income tax return, annual income tax return. Next. Meron ding tinatawag na what we call, dun sa ilalim yon. Kapag employed yon. Next, employed abroad, certificate of employment or from the employer or recruitment agency kung nagtatrabaho abroad. Next, unemployed but with other sources of income. So, hindi siya employed pero unemployed siya but the parent has the source of income. So, what they're going to submit is affidavit of source of income stating average monthly earning. Ibig sabihin, magpapagawa sa abogado, sa magpapanotaryo ng affidavit of source of income. Saan nanggagaling yung pinangsusustento or saan nanggagaling yung mga monthly earnings. Okay? So, saan nakukuha yon? Sa notaryo, sa notary public. Okay? Next, unemployed and without income. Unemployed na, wala pang trabaho. So, what they're going to get is certificate of non-filing or non-filing of income tax return from the BIR. Katibayan na hindi nagbabayad ng buwis dahil hindi naman kumikita, hindi employed. Okay, so hindi nagbabayad ng buwis. So they have to get certificate of non-filing of income tax return from the BIR. Or certificate of unemployment, pwedeng magpagawa sa mayor's office or go to the nearest barangay office and ask the secretary or barangay secretary or whosoever na pwedeng magbigay sa inyo ng certificate of unemployment. Kung unemployed at walang income ang magulang. Kasi kung unemployed pero may sources of income naman, ang dapat gawin ng parent, pumunta sa notary public and request for affidavit of source of income. Next. Tracking the application, follow-ups, and inquiries. So, yun yung mga requirements na dapat magawa. Ang sabi ni Peya, kung hindi pa available yon, pwede naman. You can still supply those missing documents until October. But as I said a while ago, do not wait until October. So, kung gusto natin talagang makapasa, mag-apply, mas maaga, asikasuhin lahat ng documents. Now, after, let's say, you secure all those documents, pati yung financial status, financial certificate, i-upload lahat yun sa portal. Meron naman doon na kung saan sila pwedeng i-upload. Now, it is the responsibility of the voucher applicants to ensure that his or her application is complete and correct and that it is received on or before the deadline. It is likewise the responsibility of the voucher applicants to track the status of the applications. Voucher applicants may check the status of their application by accessing their accounts on OBAP. So if you have any questions or inquiries, then you can email PEAC National Secretariat at seniorhighschool.bms@peac.org.ph. Okay? Meron kahapon yata meron nakapag-submit na ay meron siya dapat palang i-edit pero hindi na raw niya ma-edit dahil ang kanyang status ay for review. Kasi for review you can no longer edit informations. But you can write letter to PEAC National Secretariat at this email address asking them to allow you to do some editing. May i-edit kayo sa inyong mga informations. No? Pwede kayong gumawa ng sulat and then address to that particular email address asking for you to allow to edit some informations on the portal. Next. Schedule of implementation. So beware of this schedule. Dapat guided kayo. So June 29, that was yesterday, that start of voucher application period. July 22, the deadline for creations of account. So hanggang July 22, yung creating account, yung kaninang kauna-unahan nating ginawa. Deadline for creations of accounts on OBAP. July 24, deadline of submissions of applications on OBAP. July 24, that's 2 days after creating your account. Final date of creating your account. Ito yung magsasubmit ka na kahit wala pa yung ilang documents mo, kahit wala pa yung ilang mga proof of financial status ng parents mo. August 14, posting of applications result on OBAP and start of voucher redemption. Okay? Now, you can apply, you can upload the documents or the supporting documents until October 30. No? So mas maganda, sa yung saying a while ago, mas maganda, ako ang targetin nyo bago mag-August 14, bago yung posting ng application results, maasikaso lahat ng mga documents, supporting documents. Okay? And then voucher redemption. Pag sinabing voucher redemptions, let's say pumasa ka na and then you have to get the QBR or the voucher proof that you pass the applications on the voucher application program of senior high school. So I guess meron yun yung ating orientations. Kung merong mga tanong, we are willing to address questions at pagsisikapan po nating masagot. Yung pagpunta po sa school, you can go there from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. only. Papapirmahan niyo po yung inyong mga financial assistance form. Guardian. Wait, buhay pa ba ang parent? Kung ang parent ay hindi nagpapaaral at nakatira ka sa guardian, meaning sa guardian ka, nakatira at sila ang nagpapaaral sa iyo, documents ng guardian ang gagamitin mo. Okay. Kung ang guardian mo ay hindi na nagtatrabaho at wala ring sweldo, pwedeng affidavit of non-filing of tax. O kaya pumunta sa barangay or sa munisipyo na walang sweldo at walang trabaho. Kaya lang hindi pwedeng ganun pareho. Paano kang pinag-aaral kung wala naman palang sweldo? Pareho. So kung yung guardian mo, yung isa wala talaga, pwede yun kumuha sa munisipyo or sa barangay. Yung isa naman, baka naman may, let's say for example, baka lolo-lola na nagpe-pension, then pwedeng magpagawa sa notaryo. Magpagawa ng affidavit sa notary public na unemployed ang guardian pero nakaka-receive ng ganitong amount as benefits. Yung let's say monthly na nare-receive ng lolo or lola na pension. So pwedeng magpagawa sa notary public. Hindi kasi pwedeng parehong walang trabaho tapos pinag-aaral ka. Paano kung pinag-aaral wala pa lang trabaho pareho? Nakukuha niyo yung point. So kumbaga parang ito dineclare ng bata, parehong walang trabaho, paano siyang sinusuportahan? So, saan nanggagaling yung income? Let's be, kumbaga parang, let's be honest with that. Saan nanggagaling yung income nung guardian niyo? Hindi makukuha yung pera kasi yun ay financial assistance na ibinigay ng school sa inyo. Sa halip na bayaran ng tuition fee, kung ikaw ay partial, nilibre na ng eskwelahan. Sa halip na bayaran ng tuition miscellaneous and other fees, kung ikaw ay full scholar, nilibre na ng school. So, ilalagay lang nyo doon, tapos meron doon, i-click doon, i-download yung form, proof of financial assistance. Pag na-download, lagyan ng pangalan ng principal, Dr. Leslie Minda Cruz, dalhin sa eskwelahan for signature. Kung parehong buhay ang guardian or parehong buhay ang lolo at lola na guardian pareho, nakalagay doon po pareho. So kung ang lolo, halimbawa ang lolo ang may pension, siya yung kukuhanan ng notaryo na ito ang sinisweldo or kinikita or natatanggap na pension. Ang lola walang natatanggap na pension, then you have to go to your nearest barangay or munisipyo, certificate of unemployment, yung katibayang wala talagang sweldo or hindi nagtatrabaho ang lola. Pareho po yon. Kung parehong magulang, parehong magulang. Kung yung nanay, let's say solo parent, tapos yung guardian ay nakasuporta din, parehong nanay at guardian. Basta sumusuporta, magsasubmit pa rin. Basta sumusuporta. That's the rule kanina. Kanina nga, di ba, separated? Kahit separated na ang magulang mo, kung parehong sumusuporta, let's say nakatira ka sa nanay mo, hiwalay ang magulang mo, yung tatay mo nakahiwalay sa inyo, sumusuporta pa rin ng tatay mo, pareho pa rin kukuhanan ng requirements yon, kahit separated. Now, kung malayo lang naman, hindi ma-separated, lalo nang kailangan din, isasubmit pa rin. Si tatay ang kukuhanin ng, depende, kung ang trabaho ni tatay ay employed, kukuha siya sa company nila. Now, yung nanay kukuha ng certificate of unemployment sa barangay o kaya sa munisipyo. Pareho pa rin. Si tatay kukuhanan ng proof of financial status. Kung ay employed, pupunta sa accounting. Kung kung unemployed pero may kita, magpapagawa ng notaryo na na unemployed pero kumikita, ide-declare kung magkano kinikita. Ang nanay, kung walang trabaho, pupunta sa barangay, papagawa hihingi ng certificate of unemployment. Pero pareho pa rin. Basta from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. No? Wag naman ura-urada. 9 o'clock, 9:05 gusto nyo na yung certificate. Ano? Wala namang gano'n. Siyempre, dadalin pa yon sa principal, pipirmahan pa, ayusin pa. Hindi naman ang bahay naman ay hindi naman nakatira sa school ang principal, di ba? So dadalin, so you have to wait for quite sometimes pwedeng balikan na lang. Pero kung kayang maghintay naman, pero hindi po sa loob ng school, so dun lang sa labas kasi bawal po tayong magpapasok muna sa eskwelahan dahil ongoing disinfection po tayo palagi doon eh. So, pwedeng kumain muna sa labas, balikan na lang. Andun naman yung Daniel saka ang Best House of Chicken eh, habang naghihintay. Pero bawal ang dine-in, take out doon. So, pero pipilitin natin na in that particular day, makuha rin yung document. Para hindi na balikan, para hindi na sa gastos sa pamasahe. Wala pong certificate of indigency na nakasulat sa memo ng DepEd. Okay? Mas magandang sumunod na lang tayo. Ang nakalagay doon, certificate of unemployment. Yun ang nakalagay doon. Baka pag in-upload nyo ang certificate of indigency, baka ma-disqualify kayo. No? Mas magandang sumunod tayo doon sa ibinaba ng PEA. In the first place, sila ang mag-check, sila ang magbe-verify, sila ang magpapasa sa inyo. Baka mamaya dahil doon pa kayo hindi pumasa. Much better na sumunod tayo doon sa required documents nila. May tax exemption na po ang father. Ang mother naman po unemployed. Need pa rin po ba kumuha ng tax exemption? Yes. Kung may tax exemption na ang tatay, ang mother ay unemployed, need pa rin ng magulang kumuha ng unemployment sa barangay. Sige po, salamat sa Diyos mga anak ko. At bago kayo mag-submit palagi pinakadulo, natapos niyo yung application, kung meron kayong mga tanong, you have to ask your advisor, no? Tapos o kaya naman you go back to the video, tingnan niyo ulit panoorin niyo ulit yung video tutorials or yung itong ating discussions, no? Tapos, sa mga hindi naka-attend, sabihin nyo na lang i-upload ni Sir Albert sa YouTube channel niya para mapanood. Okay, Doc. Salamat po. Salamat po sa Diyos mga kasama. Salamat sa mga kasamang advisors natin sa grade 10. Sa lahat ng mga estudyante natin. Salamat sa Diyos sa pag-attend dahil syempre kailangan nyo itong applications na ito at loobin nawa ay nakakatulong itong orientations natin na ito para makapag-apply po kayo at maipasan nyo ang inyong applications and somehow ma-considered para sa maging isang voucher recipients. Okay? Kung merong mga tanong, pwede nyo tanungin ng advisors. Kung may clarifications or medyo nalito dun sa video, you can go to my YouTube channel. Salamat po sa Diyos. Ingatan nawa po ang bawat isa. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.